Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of Random Timeline. So in this section I'll be making or we will be going through how to make the dashboard. Here I will not explain what I am doing. Here I will explain why I am doing this. Okay, so for all the charts, conditional formatting, layouts, everything we had seen in the previous videos or earlier videos or other videos of Random Timeline. So in this video, rather going through how I am doing, I'll be explaining what I am doing and why I am doing. Okay, so here the first chart is of number of cars that already has been prepared. Another chart is of pie chart, or both are the pie charts rather. So another chart shows the revenue in crores. Okay, the third chart will show the number of complaints. Okay, so and complaint types. So you can see this is the horizontal bar chart that we have. Okay, the different complaint types: wiper related or interior related, engine related, clutch, box, gear, etc. Now one more chart. This chart has been explained in multiple videos, so I will not going in explaining this. Okay, what I want over here is the trend of number of cars sold versus revenue has been generated. Okay, so this is how it will appear. This is month on month trend. So what I am doing, I am copying one pivot table and making another one. So this is my this chart will give me the breakup of revenue and taxes that I am going to pay to Indian government rather. So on and so forth. Let's have this calculation of taxes, rather having the exact amount or percentage of taxes or exact figure of the tax. So if error basically is the formula which will help you to give a value if your calculation is not perfect or giving an error. For example, division by 0, so it will give an error, but you do not want to show the error in this format or in this chart. So what you will do, you will just go and change the you will just go and put the if error formula. So now for this chart, let me check, yeah. Okay, left axis are the number of cars or units sold, and right axis is of revenue generated in crore rupees. So now I am just preparing all the charts. Then this chart I will represent in another format, in another layout. So why I need to do this? Reason being, I want to show to my clients what I want to represent. Dashboard is the thing, or dashboard is the term where you are representing your data in what I can say, in consolidated manner. So you have everything at one place and you are struggling to come to an output. So just to avoid that consequences, you have to show this data in particular format. So that is showing as a dashboard. That is how you can show the dashboard actually. Everything at one place. With the help of that, you can get, or you can arrive to the productive outcome. Yeah, this is just I have fixed the values of the cars or defined the axis. That's it. This is everything has been explained in my earlier videos or other videos rather. So currently I have 3 trend charts, month-on-month trend charts, representing all 3 different values, one for revenue, one for cars versus revenue, one for cars versus complaint, number of cars were sold versus number of complaints received against each car. So 3 month-on-month revenue charts, 3 month-on-month trend charts, 2 pie charts representing number of cars, second pie chart represents revenue per segment, and 1 complaint chart. So currently we have 6 charts to represent in one format. Okay, so I have minimized my screen to align everything at one place. Two, three, four, five, 6 pivot tables, one more pivot table, regarding make, yes, of course. Okay, so this pivot table explains make wise, number of cars sold, number of complaints received, revenue generated, taxes to be paid by the company, everything. Okay, you just can change the pivot table name. It should not be as equal as the table fields or source table fields. See, sum of taxes done. I still have a space over there. I'm just aligning all the pivot tables. That's it. Replacing all sum of. Done. I am done with everything. See, I have again minimized my screen just to align with the format. So here I am trying to get the comfortable format which will represent the output, and on the basis of that output my client or myself can come to or our client or ourselves can come to the conclusion. See, we have 6 charts, 2 pivot tables. How we can represent in one screen. That is the beauty of this dashboard and pivot tables. All this because of pivot tables. You can be a master of the Excel. Okay. I have this change the formats, changing the colors to blue. Done. Yeah, so this is what I want to highlight. So number of cars always in blue. So one more piece of advice, if you want to follow or not, try to make same color for same field, to be analyzed. See, in this, blue color is always represents, or dark blue or navy blue color always represents number of cars. Red color or dark red color is representing number of complaints in my trend charts, and green color is representing the revenue. So anytime you go or you represent the data, or we represent the data, we are sure of what we are representing, and it will be easier for us to read the data. Okay, this is my favorite chart type, or chart layout rather. Going ahead, creating everything. Everything has been explained, or everything has been discussed in the earlier videos. Okay, so I am just connecting all the dots at one place. Again and again I am reiterating, you need to, or one need to have definite mindset what one needs to represent. See, I am just applying the colors, changing the color types. I have changed all the color types. See, slowly and steadily I am coming to my layout. So this is how I can change the pivot table layout. Now I am putting this in different color. Units, as I said earlier, blue color. Complaints in red color shade. Revenue in green color shade. Taxes are in black, or black, nearest black is red color, gray color. Okay, so my initial raw format is ready. Not much of a struggle, not much of a hassle. Now I need to set up the layout, or rather we need to set up the layout, how we want to represent the data. So this is another way you can change your size of the chart box. So 11 centimeter to 21 centimeter, 27 centimeter, sorry. You select the field, you change the, you select the field, you just go on and change the type. See, slowly and steadily I am getting the shape, what I want, what I am going to represent. So this is one way. You just select everything and hide those columns. How beautiful it is, isn't it? Now I am hiding column rows, selecting row from 61 to down, so you can go Control Shift down arrow after selecting one row, and you can just hide those rows. So these are three major criteria on which I am going to analyze my pivot tables or my data. So currently make, I have connected all the pivot tables. Now for model I am connecting all the pivot tables, and body type again I am connecting all the pivot tables. Okay, you need to remember what you want to analyze. See, make body type. So with this per body type I can analyze month on month trend, month on month complaint trend, revenue trend, what were the taxes applied on month basis, how many complaints were registered on month basis, what was the share of each body type, what was the share of each complaint in body type or make or model rather. See, things are getting beautiful right now. Tables are being beautiful right now. So one more thing I can apply is conditional formatting, but for that let's see, for that before going for that, let me give you the example of done some of the alignment. Yeah, so going again, applying all the colors. See, blue shaded color represent the number of cars sold, red color shade represent the complaints that were registered by customers to companies, green color shade represent the revenue, and gray color shade represent the taxes that were paid. Now this represent, let me give the, so what I am doing currently, I am giving the header over here, car sales dashboard. Done. Number units, complaints, revenue and taxes. You need to be assertive with what you are doing. So let's go for conditional formatting. What I am doing, I am just deleting this grand total which is not required for units. Yeah, so you can see Maruti has sold the highest number of units, highest number of complaint counts are of for Maruti. As I said earlier, I am just applying blue fields over there. Blue for number of sales, red for complaints, green for revenue. Where is it? Green for revenue, and grayish for, or bluish for this thing. So SUV, okay, highest number units will be green, but highest number of complaints count has to be in red. So you can see green is the blue is the highest number of sold, and 6191 is the highest number of complaints registered in the month of Feb. Okay, so revenue in CR green, taxes type has to be in some another color. So these are some different data conditional formatting that you can use. So currently I have used up down arrows. So this is the dashboard which you can represent. Okay, I am just adding few format changes, changing the font types. So you can see this dashboard was prepared around 18th of June. See, I have changed the format types. So basically you can have the trends over here. Dashboard is not prepared for deep diving, but it can lead you to deep dive the data. It can lead you where to deep dive, but it may not help you exact deep dive formats or process. Done. My dashboard is almost ready. Yeah. What else I need? So let's check Huntai. Huntai has this many complaints. Highest complaints were in Feb. Again representing the same in the charts. Highest revenue was generated in Feb and highest number of units sold in the Feb. Let's check SUVs. SUVs, Mahindra SUV, Scorpio. See, this is how you can represent the data. September has the highest number of. I'm just changing the axis so you can see the data in corrective manner, but it should not be the ideal scenario, as you are expected to read, or we are expected to read the data as well. As I said, it will not give the idea of deep diving place. So you can deep dive on a Scorpio that highest number of complaints were registered in the September. So you can have your analysis and you have your decisions accordingly. So highest number of complaints were in December. I'm fixing it again as per earlier. As you can see, I am just playing around with the formats. Sedan, SUV, Maruti and Mahindra had the highest number of competition in terms of SUVs. Okay, so revenue generated is better in Mahindra than Maruti. So this is the uptrend. Go ahead, make your data, represent this data. So if you are in fashion brand, you have Zara, you have Ralph Lauren, if you have Gucci, maybe Adidas, Nike, you can add Nivea. So these are the brands. If you want to represent data in brand format, you can use such dashboards. Okay, one more, you can use this dashboard in logistics companies also, transportation by road, by air, by rail. Okay, in many ways you can make this dashboard interactive. Basic formulas, basic charts you need to apply. Pivot tables are very basic. I have just added 6 pivot tables, or 8 pivot tables to represent this data. I am connecting everything. See, Volkswagen, highest number of complaints were registered in the month of July. Okay, we are selling higher SUVs. 2% SUVs are contributing 9% of revenue for Volkswagen. polo. See, in any field, I'm still saying, in any field, if you are in consumer durables, electronics field, you can use this type of charts. For example, technology products, Apple, Dell, HP, Huawei, Micromax, Vivo phones. So you can use everywhere, anywhere, this kind of dashboards. Okay, so do subscribe. Hope you have enjoyed this. Do subscribe to Random Timeline. In next segment, I will be having, or we will be discussing, or I will be explaining about the GSTs. How GST is working, what is the importance of GST, and how you can be prepared for GST or one filing your offline utility. Thank you very much. Have a good day ahead.